5 creepy paranormal videos that scared my mother. Witch of the Night. Ricky Velázquez is a well-known urban and paranormal explorer from Mexico who streams a couple of times a week in places most people would never have the guts to explore. His videos are made up of everything related to ghosts, demons, and anything scary. Ricky even states that his channel is not for minors, which makes perfect sense because if I watched this following video as a child, it definitely would have scared me. In this previous livestream of Ricky's, he decides to explore a cemetery full of large tombs in what appears to be the middle of the night. The half-hour livestream was full of people watching, everything was going good, and Ricky was chatting to his viewers. However, something went undetected by both Ricky and his fans less than 5 minutes into the graveyard exploration.
Pero bueno, yo no sé, ya estoy friqueado, ¿qué onda? Porque escucho pasos.
In case you missed it, here is what a lot of people have commented on since the livestream almost a year ago. What Ricky and a lot of his viewers think could be the silhouette or outline of a witch-like person retreats quickly back behind a wall in the near distance. But just as many people brush this off as nothing more than another tombstone. However, it was what happened in the cemetery less than 10 minutes later which convinced those who didn't at first believe that it could be anything out of the ordinary. Ricky is walking down one of the paths when he turns and pans his camera down the length of another. He then starts walking down this path, but what he recorded next gave him goosebumps that lasted the rest of the night.
Tengo miedo. Tengo miedo y no quiero mostrarles. No te pases, A ver, ¿corro? ¿No corro? ¿Qué hago? No te pases, no te pases, no te pases. Voy a dar zoom. Espérame.
Ricky sees what he believes is a silhouette or outline of an old woman with white or grey skin, leaning out from behind one of the large tombs. Absolutely terrified by this, Ricky states to his viewers that he feels frozen in fear and can't pluck up the courage to move any closer. As he's trying to take in just what he's seen with his own eyes, Ricky starts to hear voices all around him.
Hey! Ay, creo que algo se está saliendo aquí de control, ¿eh? No te pases, pendejo.
After circling back, he points his camera and flashlight in the same direction as before, but now it looks as if whatever this thing is, it appears to have moved out further from the wall it was behind just a minute earlier. Understandably, Ricky runs off in fear. A good 5 minutes or so pass by and he walks a lap around the cemetery and eventually ends up in the exact spot where he had earlier seen this old woman silhouette.
La señora estaba aquí. Está mojando el equipo. Tengo que salir de aquí porque se va a echar a perder. Pero aquí estaba algo. Aquí estaba. Estoy seguro. Aquí estaba. Yo la vi. Bueno, espero que ustedes la hayan podido captar. Pero aquí estaba.
However, once he gets there, there's absolutely nothing there. There's not even anything in the area that could possibly cast any type of shadow similar to what he saw. Ricky's viewers are convinced that he possibly caught something paranormal on camera that night. Ricky Velázquez is known for uploading genuine content and doesn't typically fill his videos full of nonsense just for views. But who knows? I suggest watching the full video on his channel to see what else happened that night. Bedridden. The following video is a short one, and it comes to us from a woman in Paris in France. The unknown woman stated that her husband was taking care of his grandmother, who was bedridden at the time, and she was living alone and paranoid about being harassed by her neighbors, and at some point believed that they were trying to poison her. So the husband set up a camera to reassure themselves that this wasn't the case. What the couple ended up watching shocked them. They didn't see any of the neighbors harass their grandmother, however, they did see something rather creepy. The couple was shocked to see what appears to look like a shadow of sorts bending down over or even checking on the bedridden grandmother. After seeing this, the husband and wife questioned the elderly family member about what happened that particular night. Apparently the grandmother was turning the light off and on in the room because she was hearing odd noises, and because she was really scared. However, she said she never saw anything out of the blue. But obviously there was someone or something right there with her. A lot of commenters suggest that it's nothing more than a nurse casting a shadow from behind a curtain or another part of the room. But apparently the elderly woman was home alone that night, and the couple looking after the grandmother state that they would have never posted such a video if that was the case. So what do we think? Real shadow person caught on security camera, or simply just a very stealthy nurse doing the rounds? Heating up. One of the most intriguing ghost or paranormal YouTube channels from Asia has to be 01 Supernatural Studio. What appears to be a team of one man equipped with cameras and ghost hunting tools explores buildings all across Taiwan, Hong Kong, and even Japan. The man behind the channel seemingly adventures through said creepy places all by himself in the middle of the night. In this particular video I'm about to go through, our ghost hunter tries something a little bit different than usual. Instead of going through this supposed haunted apartment building with just one camera, he takes a second thermal camera in the hopes of catching something that his own eyes just won't pick up. Everything seems to be going relatively normal, that is up until about 3 minutes into the video where all of a sudden he hears a noise coming from another area of the apartment. What sounds like someone or something banging on the outside of the window gives the ghost hunter the first jump scare of the night. Unsure of just where the sound may have come from, he goes searching but comes up with nothing. Some time goes by and the Taiwanese ghost hunter continues exploring the apartment building when, by chance, he walks past another window. However, for some reason, something just appears off. Watch this.
奇怪，玻璃的温度。
What looks like the outline of a person standing outside the building appears through the window on the thermal camera, but when the normal camera is pointed in the same place, no one appears. Our ghost hunter quickly opens up the door and walks outside and points both cameras yet again where this thing was standing just moments earlier, but sees nothing. However, this is just the beginning. Since the creation of this channel some 4 years ago, the Taiwanese ghost hunter has caught many more weird and just plain creepy things than this, including faces peeking out from around corners, apparitions, disembodied voices, objects moving seemingly on their own, and much more. To see all of this though, you probably should check out his channel. I don't want to feature too much of it and spoil all the good stuff. His channel once again is 01 Supernatural Studio. Haunted Hotel. Twin Paranormal are a set of twins who have been creating great paranormal content here on YouTube for almost a year now, and over that time they've uploaded some really scary stuff. Since they were young boys, they had always felt like something was following them after moving into an old, creepy 3-story house as kids. Ever since then, they've been fascinated with everything paranormal related. In one of their latest videos, the twins Ryan and River, along with 2 other friends, travel to the haunted Cutthroat Brewing Company, after being recently contacted by one of the company owners to come and check out the building. The twins state that this former hotel was used for all kinds of things back in the day, including the basement that was used at one stage as a morgue. The video starts off with one of the twins sitting on the stairs that led down into said basement while using Necrophonic, a spirit box app.
Do you know you're dead?
Yeah.
Yes. Killed.
Soon after one of the brothers asks if the supposed spirits know that they're dead or not, they all hear what sounds like the words, "Yes, but I'm not gone," followed by the one word, "behind." After this, the twin brother sitting on the basement stairs gets touched by something.
Oh my god!
What was that? What did you feel?
That was a tight, really tight squeeze. Did you just squeeze onto me? What the... Yeah.
What was it?
Why did you do that? I don't even want to be down here anymore.
Later in the night, the twins Ryan and River, along with their 2 friends Nick and Wyatt, all hear what sounds like footsteps coming from upstairs. So, as a group, they come up with the idea to put a baseball at the top of the set of stairs in an attempt to get the supposed spirits to knock it down. And, well, that's exactly what they get.
Knock down that baseball. We're right here. And if you do it right in front of us... Oh, did you just hear that right?
Knock down that baseball. We're up here. Right there! There it goes! There it goes, dude!
The guys got so much more on camera that night than just this, including what they think were more footsteps, voices, and even a black apparition. Twin Paranormal is a great up-and-coming supernatural channel that you need to check out if you haven't already. In the Shadows. This next quick little video comes to us from a YouTuber named The Highway 9. He appears to be a young American man who typically uploads videos on his pets and car-related things. However, in September of 2017, while hiking out with his dog, Mystic, this young man discovers a cave. Intrigued by this, him and his dog enter the cave and take their time exploring it. Everything seemed to be going well. That was until about 3.5 minutes into the video where he came across this.
Stay behind me. Oh shit. Go. Come on, mister. Come on, mister.
The young man and his dog reach a point where they can see what looks like the outline of a black silhouette with a white head. Confused by this, you can clearly hear the man say, "What the f is that?" He then moves closer, ever so slightly, to reveal what he and some of his viewers believe could be some sort of entity standing still at the other end of the cave. Why someone or something would just be standing there in the darkness is beyond me. The video has now been seen by over 500,000 people, and it makes me wonder if what he recorded that day was something real or not. The weird thing is, the user The Highway 9 hasn't uploaded a single video in the 3 years since. If this was your typical fake video, you'd probably see a bunch more uploads afterwards, with the intent of milking it for more views. But not here. What do you guys think it could be? A ghost, a camera illusion, or just a stranger standing there in the dark? The Patasola. This following video isn't about a supposed ghost or spirit, but more of an urban legend, and even though I usually stick to ghost videos, I thought this short clip was kinda creepy. The Patasola is one of many myths in South American folklore about, believe it or not, female monsters from the jungle appearing to male hunters or loggers in the middle of the wilderness when they think about women. The Patasola appears in the form of a beautiful and seductive woman, often in the likeness of a loved one, who then lures a man away from his companions deep into the jungle. There, the Patasola reveals her true hideous appearance as a one-legged creature with a ferocious vampire lust for human flesh and blood, attacking and devouring the flesh or sucking the blood of her victims. Okay, this is pretty far-fetched. Kinda reminds me of the scary lady painting from the It movie. Anyways, I'm telling you all of this because, well, believe it or not, a video surfaced online a couple of years ago claiming to show this exact myth. The following short clip was originally posted to a channel named Cat Burglar Nami, although it had no additional information. Check this out. Many people, including the original uploader and their commenters, couldn't believe that such a person or creature could exist because of the way it looks and moves. But apparently the video is 100% unedited and considered the real deal. Others think it's nothing more than some sort of CGI or computer-generated graphics. Some funnier comments include that it could be a one-legged ghost or even a skunk with broken legs. But who knows? Whatever this is, it's definitely creepy.